Hello, Capricorn. Thank you for joining me here in the extended version here of your reading here for February. So let's get right on into shuffling, see what other messages Spirit has for you. Empress here right at the cut. So I do feel like we are extending the message of how best for you to receive. I do very much feel, patience, manifestations are on the way. I very much feel that we're talking about your abundance, your ability to manifest what it is that you actually deserve rather than what is coming for you because of your fear. Justice. So yes, we're talking about balance, how to truly balance some effects that are going on right now that are out of balance. Maybe you're feeling out of balance, right? Let's see, Capricorn. Go this way. So Judgment here at the bottom, which came through in the first reading with, as I was shuffling, okay? Judgment is about going inside, grabbing that true, authentic you and bringing them forward, moving away from this life of rot. Like the Ten of Swords is talking about, finally moving to this destined life. That angel up there is calling you into a new life, right? So let's get these pulled here. Okie doke. Oh, Capricorn. Well, shoot. Okay, so I can very much see this is a precarious situation for you guys. I can feel the anxiety. And I get it, all right? This isn't a simple position that you're in, needing to decide how you want to move away or move away from what's happened, move towards what it is that you want. I do see this is a little bit fatalistic, I guess, the way that I put, there's a choice that needs to be made, okay? Depending on how you make this choice is going to determine how you experience this transition, how painful this is going to be, right? So let's figure out how to give you the least amount of pain, although life is about pain, and learning from that, let's look at the path of least resistance, okay, Capricorn? So to start off here in the general, with your Six of Pentacles and Four of Pentacles, you have Seven of Swords coming in to clarify even further. This is a very sneaky energy. It's theft and betrayal. I feel like you are, this is self-betrayal, right? You're stealing from yourself in staying so attached to how your security and stability is playing out or not, right? Trying to control this flow of pentacles here, your give and take. I feel like you're doing this in a way like your intentions are good, right? You're trying your best to get through a situation, maybe in the way that you know how you've been trained, how you've been raised to do that, how you've been trained to do that. But what's coming through is that's not working, okay? You're being asked to find a better solution, to find something that works a little bit better, something that is a little bit more diplomatic. Any other pieces of advice here or information here in general? Ask your angels. Seek the divine. Your angels want to support you. And that is the Seraph of 963, like I said. The angelic realm is trying to help buffer your manifestations right now. Ask them for help. And that's a part of the Six of Pentacles too. I notice that sometimes when we get stuck in fear in a weird way, it's like we shut down from asking for help as well. When we're in a more balanced and healthy state, it may be easier for us to ask for help than it is when we are in dire need, right? Which is kind of odd, honestly. It is, I feel like it's the ego, right? Depending on how we were raised, especially. So you're being asked to ask for help, you guys. If you need help right now, ask for help. If this is a situation too for some of you, if you need to apply for state benefits or, assistance through your government or whatever, do not be afraid to do that, okay? That's why those things are there. And if you're in that place where you need that help, reach out for help, okay? So the good stuff for you here, that was the Ten of Swords and the Queen of Cups. learning to better protect your emotions, knowing when to let your boundaries down or up a little bit more healthy in a healthier way, excuse me. The Ten of Swords, moving away from that pain. The Emperor comes in to clarify this too. So I like that you had the Empress at the split too, and the Empress in the challenge. I do feel like for some of you, were moving out of a relationship that you felt was very, very important, and it probably was. It's difficult for really anything to be permanent though, right, in this life, because that doesn't exist. This is always just a snapshot of anything eternally. But what I get from this being in the good stuff is there could be a divine counterpart for some of you. What we lose, we are then also open to receiving, right? It just kind of depends on how open we are emotionally, mentally as well, for what could come in. This could be a divine counterpart for some of you coming in, but for most of you, what I'm getting is the power and control component. Having the Queen of Cups there too, you're gaining better control over your emotions. You're gaining your power back. You're feeling more powerful again. The divine masculine here is what this is about being present too. So you're coming back into the present moment, away from whatever caused you pain in the past, away from whatever it is that, or even fear, anxiety from the future, because you had that Nine of Swords there in the beginning, your fear. Anxiety is future driven, depression is past driven, right? So you're coming into a place of present focus, which is where we're able to manifest well also, okay? Any other pieces of advice here for what's good for Capricorn? What's good for Capricorn? Apology, forgiveness through mutual understandings, realignment, shift your perspective for a gained sense of clarity. I feel like you guys are being rearranged right now, like having judgment come through a couple times. There are some major components of you that are moving, they're moving around, moving into places where you actually want them to be. With Pluto and Aquarius now, and with it retrograding into Capricorn later this year, major changes are happening. Positive or negative, it really depends on us personally. But with it retrograding into Capricorn, there are some loose ends, like karmic tie-ups that are tying up of loose ends that'll be happening. Being in your sign as well, you guys are really feeling this, right? So apology with the forgiveness through mutual understandings, I feel like there's something that you need to let yourself off the hook for also. And being in the good stuff, a part of that power and becoming present, you are seeing this, right? That there's somewhere where you need to give yourself grace and compassion. And having the Empress in the challenge also, that makes me feel that doubly so. You're having a difficult time giving yourself grace. Whereas you may be good at giving others grace from time to time, you're not doing this for yourself right now. And that's not helping. Okay, Capricorn. So being in the good stuff, you are realizing, like I said, you're being illuminated to this reality that you require love from yourself first, okay? If you are looking for love outside of yourself to fix what it is that you're feeling inside, first of all, that's never going to work, right? Ever. Give what it is that you need to yourself first, and those things that can add to your life outside of you will come to fall into place. And that's not to say like you can't find a relationship or love outside of that, but a lot of the times it's not really what you're looking for deep down, right? We have to do the work inside here for things to be brought to us that match that vibration. So being in the good stuff here, I think that's a wonderful thing. To have true illumination, that's great. So moving into what is hidden here for you, Capricorn. Yeah, the Ten of Wands and the Sun. So releasing that burden, moving towards this positivity, the Sun. Three of Wands. This is, you have already put that energy into action. You're moving right along. Footloose and fancy free. This is being on the right track. So I feel like you are being gently guided to being back on the path that is best for you. This talks about your ship coming in also, and having the Sun here with that abundance and positivity. I feel like as soon as you release this burden, you find this diplomatic solution to receiving again for yourself in a healthy way, you get right back on track. You're right back on track. And that's something that you need, something that you deserve, right? Any other information here for Capricorn? And what's hidden? There we go. Fear. Expecting the worst, afraid of failure, wasting time on negative thoughts. So this is what's hidden, like I said. I feel like there is an amount of fear, like, that's back to the rabbit. That's what this whole thing is about, fear. You may not even be aware, like you're so intertwined into this fear that you don't even see it. And that's kind of what I see with the rabbit. Like they're subconsciously, they're bringing this up. The eagle's going to eat me, you know, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And their friends are like, what in the hell are you talking about, rabbit? Like, why are you calling that in for yourself? Or, you know what I mean? Others can see maybe that you're struggling with this fear, but you're having a hard time seeing that for yourself. If the rabbit truly knew what they were saying, they wouldn't say it, right? That's what I'm feeling. So that's what's being hidden here right now. That's a part of the sun too. It's true illumination. So you're being shown how to break through or to see your fear right now so that you can overcome it. So that you can put it in its place. So in what is hidden, or your challenge, okay, blocked, you had the Empress and the Eight of Cups that came in reversed. So really moving past a situation is the biggest challenge here right now. And I feel like because you're having a hard time moving past whatever this is, relationship, job loss, whatever has broken your heart in this way, it's beginning to fester. Like the corpse is rotting and you need to move away from that because it stinks. The Fool comes in to clarify that. This is the start of a new journey. You're being asked to, the challenge here too is like to release how much you care about a situation. It's okay to care, like caring shows that you care. Something that's important to you, right? But the request here is to have faith, to take the leap of faith here and start a new journey. It's time to step away from what isn't working once and for all. Any other pieces of advice here in the challenge? How does Capricorn work through this challenge? Putting in the work, action that helps achieve goals, building the path to success. So what I get from this for some of you, and then happiness, new discoveries that lead to celebrations, love yourself first, which is what I was talking about in the good stuff here. So in putting in the work, I feel like journaling would be something that's very good right now. Dream journaling, journaling during the day, whatever. Just starting to see your patterns, your processes of thought, what is coming up consistently, so that you can start getting curious about why that's coming up. You see what I'm saying? It's hard to become curious about the things that we're doing if we're not aware that we're doing them. So that's one of the ways that journaling is fantastic. It allows us to start actually seeing what we're doing or why we're doing it. Or you can start getting to that point of questioning why you're doing it. So the outcome of the light, being the warrior of the light. You did have the Page of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. This was getting curious, or is getting curious. I feel like journaling would be really good for you, okay? It is. I mean, it's great for all of us, Capricorn, but this is something that would be very helpful for you right now. Getting curious about your own fears, your own healings, honing your skills, getting better at overcoming those fears too, and catching yourself is what I feel. So the Tower comes in to clarify this, the outcome of light. So being in the positive outcome here, or the light outcome, I very much get this as, this is a huge perspective shift. There is a grand illumination that's happening. It is like a break from prison, a prison break effect. Where you felt trapped before in the past for a long time, maybe always, by starting to keep track of your habits and cycles and getting curious about that, you're finally able to release yourself from this prison, this constant cycle. Like the Knight of Cups is saying in the shadow outcome of getting that cup filled constantly and not really getting the cup filled because of that. You know what I mean? Any other information here in the outcome of the light? So you have strength and, ooh, guys, yes. You have strength and King of Pentacles. Hell yeah. You are gaining strength. You're finally able to see just how powerful you actually are. Having that Emperor in your good stuff there, you're getting your power, your true power. The King of Pentacles, this is wealth and abundance also. It's a badass. They are a generous and wealthy individual. Excellent parent, protector, friend, partner. So in breaking free from these restrictive thoughts that you've had in the past, you're able to take things to a place that you never really had before, right? I love that. Leap of faith, taking a risk, stepping into the beauty of the unknown. That is what the Fool is talking about, taking a leap of faith. In taking a leap of faith, you are moving towards your King of Pentacles. You're moving towards freeing yourself from this prison, like the eagle is talking about in the meditation. You're embracing your freedom. Ah, now it's coming together. Yes, Capricorn, you're embracing your freedom by taking control in that way and realizing that you are in charge there. Oh, I love it. So, Knight of Cups and Three of Swords in the shadow outcome here. That perpetual cycle of being stuck in your heartbreak too, and trying to fill that need in ways that are not healthy, okay? Three of Cups comes in to clarify this. Typically, this is a card of celebrating, of success with your friends. I just feel that what I'm hearing is the grapes have soured. Like, those things that used to bring you joy, happiness, maybe hanging out with other people, getting that cup filled. To be honest with you, I'm getting kind of like non-committal sex, I guess we'll put it that way. Like, a lot of people try to fill that hole in that way, you know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with sex at all, that's not what I'm saying. But doing anything in a mindless way is not really healthy. It's the devil energy, which is your card, okay? Obsessions, the shadow, addictions. So that's kind of what I feel like here is like you're chasing something that once brought you joy, but it's not anymore. It tastes terrible, it feels terrible, but you're still doing it because you don't know what else to do. That sounds miserable. Temperance. So this is what I'm getting from this component in the shadow is like moving further away from your balance or your peace, your harmony. Becoming a polar opposite to yourself. Instead of bringing those into balance and into synthesis, they're just drifting further away into space. Any other pieces of info here? How does Capricorn get out of that? Yeah, deception, false illusion, scarcity mentality, falling into bad habits, which is what I was talking about with the devil. So, back to journaling, that sort of thing. Oh, this fell out too. Moving on. Endings that bring healthy beginnings. Yes. Needing to become aware of these cycles, what's going on. Obsession, focusing too much on one situation, then you need to take a step back. The devil as well, which is your card. So you're being asked to get curious about what you're doing, okay, Capricorn? The answer, the solution to what you need is in what you are already doing. Okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me here for the extended. Please have a beautiful, beautiful month, and I will see you all very soon, okay?